Good morning, beautiful. How are you doing today? Today, we're going to talk about the magic in believing and how you can create this magic in your life. First of all, I want to point out how magical is it when you believe in something and it happens. Like, for example, earlier this year, I wanted to go to a concert and I believed I could do it. I've never been to a concert before, so it was a big deal. I believed that I could do it and I did it. And when things like that happen, isn't it so magical and doesn't it feel so good when you believe something, when you believe you could do it and it happens? Doesn't that feel amazing? Now, sometimes people question you. They ask you, well, how do you know it's going to happen? You know, what makes you think that that's possible? And the thing that I think is the point of believing in something is is being able to trust without knowing, and it's to know without certainty. The point of believing isn't to know or have all this proof or I'm going to do it because I know that there's a safety net there. The point of believing is to take that leap of trust without knowing if there's something's going to catch you or without knowing exactly what that next step is, but being able to trust that path. And so when people question and ask for all this proof, it kind of defeats that purpose of believing, and that's not the point of believing something or believing that you can do it. The belief is the trust that you're able to do it, the trust of being able to let go of knowing exactly what that next step. And that is what makes it so magical, and that is what makes it so powerful. Now, I wanted to talk about the difference between belief and hope. I always think of this story with Pandora. You know, the story of Pandora's box and how there was all of these bad things in the box, but at the very bottom of the box there was a little thing called hope, and she shut the box just in time to keep that hope in. That believing, I feel like, is quite different than hope, right? When you say, I hope something will happen versus I believe something will happen, there is a difference that I feel. Hope leads, hope has a little bit of being open to if it doesn't work out. But believing is the certainty that it will work out. Now, both of them are very, very important. Excuse me. I have something in my throat. It's the morning, so my voice is a little hoarse. But both of them are very important, right? So hope can get you through those tough times. It can keep you holding on even when things don't seem like they're working out. But I find that belief is like the gas in your car. It drives you forward. Hope kind of keeps you going. It endures you. It's like Um, I'm trying to think of a good example. It's like, okay, I'm a little worried about saying this, but it's like having a little bit of bread, and throughout when those times are tough, you eat just like a little bit of bread at a time, right? But believing, oh my goodness, I'm a little worried saying this, but believing is be it's the gas in your car. So maybe it's eating all of the bread and knowing that there will be more bread coming. That sounds a little strange saying it out loud, but I hope you get what I mean. It's being certain about where you're going. And the thing is, so I'm the type of person, this is me. I'm the type of person that I believe something, and I know there is like a 2% chance. In my mind, there's a 2% chance that it's not going to work. There's a 2% chance that maybe it's not going to work out. I never have that 100% certainty, but I still believe that it will happen. And I still believe that things can happen, things can work out, and that I can do it. Okay, so I wanted to read you something I wrote about belief. Keep believing in the impossible. Everywhere we are searching for clues of reality and existence. We are scared of what to believe. However, if we only believe in what's true, it limits us. What are we cutting ourselves off to? There are people I talk to that are always a skeptic. They always have a what if point. What if, what if, what if? I learned that it's quite useless to talk to these people. They're always looking for the flaws, and that's what they will always find. Sometimes I am adopting this mindset, and when I do, I remember to shake myself out of it. Why? Of course, I love puzzling things, making things make sense, but I am limited, and my brain in its capacity is limited. However, if I stay open to the endless possibilities in the world, my ability to make these possibilities happen becomes possible. I want to believe in the impossible. Do you? So, sometimes we can be quite scared to believe in something because there's a what if there. There's the what if of things not working out and failure is the big one. The thing is, there is always a what if. There is always going to be, like I said, that 2% uncertainty. Because there's so many possibilities. And you're not able to 100% predict everything. And that's part of it, what makes it so magical when things do work out. That's part of what makes life so worth living, is that 2% of uncertainty that things may not work out. And so I want to encourage you today to believe in something. Believe in something small, if you have a little bit of trouble. For example, you could believe that I'm gonna put on my shoes today. Or let's say I believe that I can go to the gym today. Or I believe that I can go to the store today. And that might sound really silly because maybe you're gonna do those things anyway. But it's about creating this type of magic in your life. A magic in, I believe something can happen. I believe I'm able to do something and I do it. And that creates a kind of magic in your life. And it creates that sense of self-trust. And I believed it and it happened. So I believe that the next bigger thing can happen for me too. And so believe in the small things and then start believing in bigger things. Believe in your dreams and let believing drive you. The most important thing is to believe in yourself. Of course, that is the most important thing, is to believe in yourself. Now, there is something that I believe that I want to give to you. When things feel impossible, this is something I say to myself. If anyone can do it, it'll be me. And maybe you can call that a little bit of delusion, but I call that self-belief. And I want to give this belief to you today. If anyone can do it, it'll be me. So, repeat after me. If anyone can do it, it'll be me. And if anyone can do it, it'll be you. Alright, so this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you learned something and let me know your thoughts. What do you think of belief and self-belief? Is it like hope in the food on your table? I'll see you later. Bye.